Okay, Miguel, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Drinking my pu'er tea. Some people thought this was coffee, but it's very strong Chinese tea. It's like a deep woody taste. Miguel, you there? How you doing, buddy? I know it's late for you, early for me. All right, well, we wait for him. Yeah, I just want to shout out to our team. Our team is doing a great, and of course, I think everybody's gotten to know Anne over the years. It's really great to see her continue to grow and step up. She'll also be sharing later today. Stephanie, Manley, Jason. There's many amazing more people. LJ, maybe there's a huge team behind the scenes that a
Hello,
lot of people.
everyone.
Okay, there you are. Hey,
I'm
Miguel.
ready.
All right.
Sorry, apologies for this.
No worries. No apologies. Do you want your video on or not? Is
Yeah.
it working?
Hello to
There you
everyone,
go. There you go.
and
Okay, you
welcome
got
to
it.
the HandyCon.
Yeah, man. All right. Nice.
I'm ready for that.
You got your screen ready and everything. So you
Yeah.
have slides or screen share or anything? I'm gonna hop off when you're ready. Do you need to get anything set up?
Well, I'm ready. I'm
Or
fine.
you
Yeah.
can.
If you want to minimize,
Okay.
that's perfect.
All right.
Um,
I'm excited for
so
you sharing.
and at the end we can make a small talk if you want it, and make questions and whatever.
Yeah.
Hello to
There's
everyone.
Q&A. I think you know how it works. We'll try our best. Of course, there's lots of stuff, but I want to give you the most time, so I'm gonna let you take it away.
Perfect. So I have my presentation ready. Hello to everyone. We have great stuff to show you today. So let's begin with that. Hello to everyone to Pencil Domains. Today we're here not just to present a registry, right? We're here to present more than that. And I'd like to introduce to you, we have over 700 TLDs ready for the registry. We are not going to launch all of that at the same day, but this is just pencil and numbers. We've been thinking on where we are going to go and where we are now. And it was well, in fact, 11 months developing on Rust and SpellKit, the whole app. I try not to make the exercise to look at other projects. I'm just trying to focus on product. And we're going to present something more than registry was telling. There is one pencil exclusive. This is a very special one because I registered like months ago, and now it's online. In fact, it just works. It's a handshake, and this TLD is .lydia. This is over millions and millions of people call it with that name, and other names are coming. So we're going to present this TLD as a special one because it's just a name, and we know that market works, and we just want to bring the service on. So at the end, the registry, what it means is just to buy domains, right? So I want people from Pencil Domains to buy domains, but there is more than that. I want you to sell them also. The idea here is to put on your hands the tool and bring the freedom to everyone, just allowing to everyone to adopt Handshake as fast as they can, only allowing this technology that it just works. So first, we need you to buy domains if you want it, but we also going to sell domains on the platform. Not my domains, your domains. And this brings me the idea of an identity. And at the end, if you want to see this again with me, we're going to buy, we're going to sell, we're going to identify people. These are not three different products. This is just one product, and we call it defined. Defined is going to be ready in those days. I also call it App Pencil Domains. And a decentralized finder, you can find anyone at the end. The identifying people, if you know, these days I was asking about all the IDs questions in the chat. I see a lot of people here enjoying that. The IDs are very important. And when you get that, you can get anything. I'm going to put the demo. This is the app. We just developed an app, and it's online too. So at the end of the presentation, I'm going to show the link to just to roast that logins and signups. But before everything, I'm going to show you just how it works. So I think I'm going to stop sharing this and just show you. I can show it in entire screen. There's no problem with that. Okay, so I'm going to just share the screen. I think it's the easiest thing. Yeah. So here we are. This is the 0.2.0 a verifier version. This is not going to be open source, but we're going to educatively open source the project, showing the code live, right? So be aware of that. This is our own new app called Defined. And here we're going to put, for example, SIL from Pencil Domains, right? Because we own .sil. And we're going to put here a password. Please, I'm sure I forgot it. If I'm lucky, this beautiful button will help me to enter. So we're accessing in a real-time database, okay? We're just registering. We just put the domain, the password, and sometimes if you need it, the email. This will be a last decision on the launch. Oh, today is the launch. Sorry. Okay, so welcome, Sil. Please read following terms, conditions, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is the important thing, the API. So I accept it. And we're going to make an exercise of I'm older, and here I am. Okay, the exercise between we're going to do is to go to our friends, Miami.io, and search for Sil, right? This is an honest search. This is Sil NC460CNN. So if this just works, oops, sorry. If this just works, CLN is 460, okay. The idea here is if we find Sil, what will happen later? So if you just search our identity, it will just reveal in our east that yes, we can join Handshake. And this is the goal. If you press that button, you are in. And once you verify your identity, anyone knows who you are and where you're going to go and do in this platform. But let's do one more tricky thing, right? Now we know this works. We're going to put Miguel Regalo here, for example. We're going to put our secure password. We're going to enter, and we're going to create another user, right? So we accept that. We have our seal there. Okay, I'm older. Avoid that errors just in beta. Okay, and here's the verifier. Okay, let's step behind the exercise, right? So Miguel Regalo. So we search now, and of course, it's verified on the blockchain. We can join the blockchain, but why I'm using two users for that? Well, there is one more thing, and we call it the handshake chat. We call it defined chat or pencil chat or wherever. This is only a way to access only with handshake. So the idea here, let me one more thing before. I'm going to use the last word I can see on the chat, wherever. Okay, imagine I own that. So put here this and the password 2 times presentation. Later I will just delete this user. I'm going to register with good luck in the presentation. Say, but you're gonna progress from the chat. Thank you for your support. So here we have his keyword at the end of the message of the chat. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to say yes, I'm over 18. And this released to me a seal name. So I need to go back to Bob Wallet and go to dot presentation and add that. Without Bob Wallet, these tools don't work. This is very important, right? You can use a Namebase or wherever, but I prefer Bob Wallet since this is all full open source. We are not responsible of TLDs. Look at that. You don't need to send TLDs to anyone. And this is one of the most important parts ever we had on the project. So the idea behind that, if we go to the user, we're going to show you one more thing. I think I put correctly the password. 1 minute. We put right password. Okay. The idea of the chat is that you can say hello, right? And it will allow you to create a fancy icon and a message. Okay. If I go outside and I log out with the other user, here you go. I can't see the chat, right? But I cannot delete this message because I'm not the owner. So, hi. And there it is. Oh my God, I just typed out two ones. Don't worry, just tap on the message. Message will be deleted. It's that easy to delete a message. Hi. And there it is. Everything is on database. So this is all in the cloud. So just to show to you one more thing, I really want to reveal to you how this code works. To do this responsibly without leaking any secure infrastructure or technology, we're just going to show you the structure of the project. This will allow you to know how we did things, or at least to know some parts of the code I'm going to prepare right now, because I need to just delete some lines and proceed to show you, right? Here it is. Okay. I'm going to delete my node identification, which it goes here. I'm going to put some A's here and some here. Okay. And here. Okay. This goes down. Okay. And I'm ready to show you. So this part of the API, it will allow you to create something similar. Okay. I'm going to just show the screen just to allow you to show you this, to allow you to show you that this device, this product, this app, is just built entirely from the ground. We did not use any software from anyone, and we're proud to show you that. So here it is, right? We are building Rust. So we are building that app. We have the function of TLD. So it connects to the node, it gets the parameters, and it gets you to the client. This is one part of the code. And at the end, yes, we use Nayami sometimes because sometimes our node fails. And we have a lot of things there. Yeah, but I don't know where you see that, but that's correctly. We use our node, and then we just use the Nayami because it's a backup. It's very interesting. I'm going to see the presentation later because I don't know where do you see it, but it's probably, yeah. We just used to use that node. The API is fantastic. We love it. It also allows us to really perform the things before had the node. So sincerely, thanks for that. But the idea now is to look at the structure. So we use Pocketbase as database. We just use SpellKit to create everything, some components. We have here from Handshake. More things. Well, that's a SpellKit project with Tauri. There's no mystery. And you know how to do, for example, just put roles or wherever, GDPR, for example. You just create and import your components. You create your functions and you create libraries with the functions. Then you write some HTML. And at the end, you have the page. Page does not have any secret. As an open source project, not releasing the code, but just showing here today with you. Here is some code. So we import the components, all the components, and just HTML. There is no mystery behind that, right? And for me, I'm very proud of it because at the end, it cost me like 11 months to do that. Now I'm going to revert the changes, not to have any problem later. And from that point, that's everything. We're going to update the website. We have new things to show you now. I'm going to show you. I think that's correct. Let's look at that link. Yeah. So right now, signups and logins are open. Just type your TLD, your email, and you will be allowed to verify domains later. Verification is only on app, and we think to plan to ship the app. We just plan to ship an app with a button that allows you to verify at that moment. But by the moment, we allow anyone just to register and to stay there. What you're going to see when you're going to register is the following screen. So I'm going just to share. I have Nayami here, for example. We're going to change the link. Oops, cancel domains. There we go. And I'm going to register, right? I'm going to put one I'm going to verify later. Not here today because I don't have the time. So Katie@gmail.com, for example, and a password. This is what you can do now with the platform. You can register. So here it goes, all the passwords and blah, blah, blah. Yes, I accepted terms. I accepted terms. You certainly just read that and accept. I'm over 18. This is from Europe. And now I will be allowed to put here data, but it will not work because this is not Rust. This is not the app. This is just a website. Okay. So staying at that point, we will allow you the tool later to just to click on verify. It just works on an app native on Rust, but it's not working on TypeScript right now. Where it's just thinking on a port to allow you to do that on website and to not to have any human part here to verify. But if we just ship the app, the app works. So just let me think what we are going to do in the future. But that's all. I'm going to show you just the app or wherever entire the screen. So we have sometime we're going to ship the app, but by the moment, we're just going to stay here and to think what we do. This is just the verification. Once you have that, you can do whatever you want it. Imagine the possibilities. You can register a TLD, you can verify it. Once you are verified, you can create a blog, notes, to-do list. You can create, domain names. We have a whole part of sale domains we are just keeping for ourselves just because we just want to make you put you on here. And the idea is not only to make a registry. You can use whatever you want it. Even you just can hang with friends. I don't know if Alex Migliorini is here. Alex, are you here? I want to ask them just to allow him to enter to the presentations. Okay, so Alex is here. I'm going to allow him to put on his words the collaboration I have with him and just enjoy him, right?
Hey guys, so sorry I had to hop in a little bit late, had my non-crypto job calling. Miguel and I have been working together on and off for about a year now. When you told me about Pencil, I thought it would be very interesting for the rugs. I think that if you're not familiar, I make Handshake rugs. I'll be talking a little bit later today. And it's just it's a fun way to kind of celebrate the fandom of the projects that you like. So we shipped Miguel a rug way back in the day. It arrived. I don't know if I obviously have some just not with me at the moment. And the idea was, Handshake, the technology is incredible, right? You should be able to own something tangible and something digital, that you should be able to associate them and not, there's different ways that you can deploy a TLD and have, ownership of the TLD or a sense of ownership. But I think that what Pencil's creating really allows it just, the idea is it just works. There's no questions here as to who's owning what, their asset, and they can associate it with a physical tangible item, which is what I think the future of kind of Handshake merch and the rugs will hopefully be. So the project has been super informative. It's been awesome. It's been in English. It's been in Spanish. It's been cross-continental. And I hope to meet up with Miguel in person and get you all, everybody who has a rug, get you an SLD, and everyone who doesn't have a rug, it should come with an SLD. And that's what I got. I look forward to hearing the rest of this, Miguel.
Thank you for your contribution. Really, it allows me to help Handshake community, or at least to engage with them. And we are just a family. We just want to contribute to that world. And HNS Rings makes an extraordinary work for us, just to allowing us to use the TLD. But the reality here is that we don't need the TLD. He sends us the TLD to contribute, but we don't need it. So I think I will send you back or wherever, when you decide later within private. But there it is. The technology just works, and that's perfect. There's one more thing, an announcement I want to make. So thank you, Alex, to stay here with us today. It's a really pleasure to share with you this space. So I'm going to make a new announcement. So I don't know if people is ready on the chat for that, but I'm going to do it now. I was just working on a company that hired me just to create on Handshake build technologies improvements inside. This company is a Barcelona hostess in Barcelona and just hired me to integrate Handshake. This is for me an extraordinary contribution to the platform, because at the end, someone is hired to make something extraordinary. Barcelona hostess, maybe sometime in the future, may host a HandyCon. Who knows in Barcelona, right? But the important here is that you can not only create a handshake tool, which just can verify identities, and this is why this is not a registry. This is just a deed. One of the first deeds tools exist on Handshake. The ideas for us is extraordinary way to contribute this wall, just verifying identities and who they are. This is why we're going to integrate vertically this on the website, later in Barcelona hostess on Spain, and further later on other projects. For us, it's an extraordinary emotion and feelings for me to stay here with you today because this cost a lot. I'm proud of all the work we've been doing here, and at the end, just works. Maybe it's not the cutest tool, maybe it's not the amazing ever animated tool, but it just works. And we can prove it. We just used it in Miami to know if in the records exist, it still is. And in fact, they are. So this is just your moment. Register and wait for the button of verify. We don't know if we're going to send you the app or just going to the website. If we take some late time, we're just going to ship the app. If we can do it some weeks, we're just going to do it on the website. But what is for sure is that you can just right now register. And anyone who has an HNS rack is freely to enter here. This allows us to create more tools, build more future, and stay at the top. Thank all for coming. Now, questions on wherever you need it. I'm open and just enjoy the HandyCon. And thank you to stay here today. This is Miguel Delgado with Pencil Domains. Mike? I don't know if Mike wants to enter with me to chat sometime or questions or wherever.
I'm here.
I love your glasses.
Like on day one, at the beginning of day one, I didn't wear them. I felt like people were asking, and I feel like maybe this is my identity in Handshake is the glasses. I feel more comfortable anyway. But yeah, great presentation, and yeah, it's really cool. Thanks for also getting Alex and Mig's machine up on stage and working together with him. He's great. He'll also be sharing later today. I see some questions coming.
A small tip: if you don't put effects on the camera, it seems to work better, right? My God, I'm discovering this now. Sorry. There's some questions on the chat.
I just saw Ruben. I hope Satoshi friend. You see that?
You don't need nothing to do. I'm going to ask. Well, there's some questions. I don't know, Ruben or wherever.
This Ruben asked in the chat. I'm going to check the Q&A tab right now. I don't see anything in the Q&A tab, but I guess we got like 2 or 3 minutes left before the next session.
What you wanted, we just can chat 3 minutes, enjoy here. He asked us to if the processor needs the pop wallet, is only PC desktop, right? No mobile. Wait, this is a Tauri SRC project built on Spellkit. So we just can't port that on iPhone, but this will be later. The idea here is that on website works you can register, and we're going to bring the tool to verify in some weeks. But if we are not allowed to do that by the technology, we're just going to ship the app I show you today, and it just works. This is synchronized remotely with a database, so that's perfect, and that's it. At least our problems now is just these presentations to go great, and so here we are. You don't need just Bob Wallet, and you're still in your wallet always. That's perfect.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
You have some questions or whatever, Mike?
Is there other questions? Perfect. Ruben's answered that. And then, what's the best way for people to find you? I know you're pretty active on various channels. Maybe just share how people could reach out and what kind of ways people can work with you right now. What you're looking for?
Well, I would like to collaborate. Are you asking for future collaborations?
I'm asking just an open-ended question about, since we're wrapping up, kind of like a last question. What's ways people can contact you or your company, and what kind of ways would you like people? Twitter.
In the future, the chat will be open as a part of support. There's a lot of pages I'm not showing you from the website because I just wanted to make a small tool that just works. You can contact me on Twitter, Pencil Domains, or Miguel Delgado is perfect. The idea behind that, I would like to call the Shake to make a collaboration because
Okay,
I like to create the Shake Spanish. You know, these Latam,
nice.
Andorra Spanish tools in Spanish. So I like to call him just to create the second part in Spanish and try to bring all these tools from Spain or Europe or everyone is in Hispanic. And I love the project they do. So I just opened that path to him.
Nice.
I'll
Okay,
never
Zach.
do
Zach,
an
I
app
think
for
he's
that.
here in the audience.
Yeah,
That's
that's
great,
just one
man.
of
That would be a huge win for the community. Okay, I'll let Zach or you and Shake connect. He just said, "Yeah,
totally.
let's."
And
This
if
is
he needs my
this is my
technology for
favorite thing.
anything, I'm open to.
This is my favorite thing. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's make it happen, man. Let's happen. Okay, great. That's great. That's a really great update too.
I'd like to thank you especially to Ridvik. Without him, this could not be possible.
True,
To
Ristik's
Stephen,
amazing.
without him,
Yeah,
this could not be
Mackie.
possible. With anyone who just talked to me, like you, Mike, to stay here. Um, to the Shake, I go to the Shake every day just to
Oh,
look at tools or whatever I needed. It's tool
awesome.
guides from Ridvik.
Okay, we
Naomi
got
is
it.
extraordinary. So thank you to everyone. And was so servicial on the Telegram. And Ruben, one of my friends, or wherever. Thank you to everyone, especially also to Alex Miglerini to bring us the HNS Rocks project. So we're so
Okay,
excited.
great.
Happy HandyCon to everyone.
Yeah, happy HandyCon, everyone. We got the next one, Dot Stars. Shane,
Woo!
co-founder at the blockchain. That's gonna be a great one
Amazing
too. So
project.
yeah, it's he's in the room, so we're just gonna end this one and just like normal. See
Totally.
you in the next. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miguel.
Awesome.
Really.
You're welcome. Bye.